Hey guys, so I screwed up majorly. So I'm in Costa Rica and I brought my Skywatcher Heritage 150 on this mount. And these are the legs that are from the EQ4, EQ5, not the ones that come with this mount originally. And I also customized it where it's very short, that fits in a suitcase. Let me show you. Look how short the legs are. So I think about a year and a half ago, compare that to the Heritage compressed, that's how short the legs are. Pretty much it's just a few inches taller or so. So about a year and a half ago, I did a video on how to cut the legs down. And remember too that because of reflector, you view on the top instead of like a refractor on the bottom. The legs are perfect. It's definitely too low now, but still, if you even put it halfway up, it's perfect. So if you want to watch that video, it's about a year and a half ago. I showed it. That way it fits in a suitcase, no problem. Anyway, so yesterday I went observing with that telescope. Extremely windy here in Costa Rica. I mean, really windy where it's some people probably wouldn't even observe. But, I'm down at latitude, I believe it's about 9 point something, 9 or 10 latitude. So I want to observe some of this stuff. But also my app, this is a new phone, by the way. This is an iPhone 13 Slim or Thin, whatever they call it. And before I was using an iPhone 13 for the last couple years on the channel. So I have not used the StarSense app on this phone, so I couldn't get it to work. So even though I am aligning, the alignment star on Jupiter, so on my Rigel, it was on it, and the eyepiece was on it, and then, I put the your final alignment configuration on Jupiter. It looked like it was, I don't know, about 15 degrees minimum away, 15, 20 degrees, something like that. So it wasn't even pointing, and I reset it, turned it off, turned it back on, did the alignment again, like a minimum 3 times, and still it was about 15, 20 degrees away from where it's in the eyepiece, in my Rigel, but in the camera, after I do the alignment on that star, it still was pointing to the wrong area. So the only thing I thought is, okay, is it because I have the airplane mode on? Because every day that I have it on here, it's $15 or $18 extra per day to have roaming charges. Decided, okay, maybe that's the problem. It's figuring my location is off from where I usually observe in Canada. So I turned it on, so I'm going to get charged $15 or $18 for that, and then I turned it off, returned it on, did the same alignment, and again it didn't help. It was still about 15 minutes off. Anyway, so I couldn't get it to work. Also a little bit of forest fires here. So the skies, even though it was mostly clear, I kind of felt was either very hazy or very slight clouds, but it was mostly clear in some directions. So I figure I just keep on going. Anyway, I just kept on trying. I couldn't get it to work no matter what I tried. In this resort, there's a few big lights. So these are LED lights, and they're bright. And they're also pointing, as you can see, kind of like on a 45-degree angle. So they catch more of the sky, or it can light more of the ground. This light over here is so bright that it shines the whole backyard here, even though it's a small backyard in this eco resort. But I would say about 800 meters from that observing site. So here there's just too much lights. There's also another light right here. And they're LED, so they're bright. I guess they have to be safe in these resorts, right? But it's not letting me get dark adapt. So unfortunately I have to drive, and it's only about 800 meters. It's too far to walk with everything. 800 meters to about a kilometer, I would say, roughly. The eyepiece that I had in the scope is the only one I have left. So everything else, I guess I forgot it because it was dark, and first time that's happened. And I looked in the car and I didn't see it. So this morning, when I woke up and started looking at, I just dropped everything on the floor. I looked and it's like, where's the red case? So it's like, oh my God, check the car. It's not there. Went to the observing site. I found my map, which is the Orion Deep Sky map. I think I showed you this. So I did find this on the floor. And I brought that manually back and one flashlight out of the two. And of course, the StarSense module is with magnets. So I took that off the scope, but the rest of my accessories are all lost. I went there and it's nowhere to be found. I'm assuming somebody found it because the map is very light. As you see, it's laminated and it can easily blow. But it was still in the same area I was, but the case is nowhere near. And even though I went 50, 60, or 70 feet in every direction, it was nowhere to be found. Probably, most likely, somebody saw a red case, looked inside, and maybe 100% not sure what these lenses are for until they Googled them, and then it's like, hey, I guess they took it. They probably wouldn't know which house, which resort, this belongs to, of course. So I guess it's gone. And so, which means I only have one eyepiece, 32 millimeter low power eyepiece to observe with. That's it. I also deleted StarSense from this phone because I'm thinking maybe it's possible on this phone it's not working properly. So I figure I'll download it again, put in the code, and hopefully it might work better now. I'm hoping. If not, I can try Angela's iPhone 14 and see, I don't know, maybe the 17 or something wrong with it. Maybe it's the location. I don't know if you guys have any other suggestions, but maybe I'll pass by the hill and show you guys where I am. And that's it. Oh, actually, I do have a couple small little videos, 3 or 4 seconds each, of the fires that were nearby. And I could actually hear the fires crackling, because a couple times I heard crackling and it's like, what's that? Like, is it an animal? Is it a person? And then when I look, it's like, oh yeah, the fires are probably about, I don't know, 500 meters away. Now these are small fires. So what I gather from the people here is because right now it's the dry season, and it's just in the next 3-4 weeks is when the rainy season starts. What they do sometimes is they burn the bush, so that way if there is a real fire, it has nothing to burn. Well, unfortunately, looks like trees on fire now. And over here, looks like, I don't know what's going on. You would think somebody would be over here. Anyway, so this is where I was observing this flat part, because you have almost, there's the ocean right there. I don't know if you can hear the wind. So it's kind of like a flat part. There's no lights. The forest fires, there's a few there and a few over there. Actually, I could see some smoke right now. So some are burning right where Angelus, but I don't know if you can see that right there. There's some glare, so you can see there is some burning still going on right there. But sounds like, anyway, so I've looked all over here, and I even went down the hill, and I don't see anything. But the thing is, I found that map, the Orion Deep map, and it's just an laminated 20 by 30, so it weighs 1 ounce or something. So if it was here, and the road is here, there's no way, if the map didn't blow, or the case would have blown. But I went all around this hill. I mean, the bushes are pretty tall going down. Angelus is walking up that hill to see, but I don't know. So my thinking is somebody, because it's so close to the road, somebody saw a red case. It's a small case, like maybe 6 inches by 8 inch. I don't bring everything that I have when I come on here, because I don't need to, and I want to keep the weight down. So, and I only bring my super palazzos. Yeah, but over there is even more. Holy cow. I don't know if you guys can see that. So that's what happened. I lost my eyepiece accessory, so all I have is one. So even if the Star Sense does work, I only have a low power, I don't know, 32 millimeter. I don't know if that gets me like 35, 40 power, but that's about it. I'll see you guys on the next video. So I'm going to post this video like right now. I know now I'm doing every 2 weeks, but this one's kind of like a special video. So I'll see you guys the next video. I'll see you then. Bye.